who is either asleep or is jumped into some equipment. You assume that would be for, basically running the machines that do most of the sorting. There's four guys. There's four guys who are walking around the place, pushing carts here and there, and doing stuff that you would associate with being in a warehouse. That's a total of 6 people on the inside. There's 2 security guards in the security hut, and to go with that, there's 8 cars in the car park.
Now then,
how long do you want to stay there?
So I just got a question. Is there like an exposed thing that's showing like a schedule? Is there like an exposed schedule?
I don't think you can you read in astral form? I don't think you can read in astral form.
Nah, it's basically
CD is already looking for the exposed points.
No, in astral form you cannot read. It's basically you're in a world filled with color. You can see forms, you can understand forms, you can't read because there's no words.
I've probably given you more information than you can get astrally, and I've also skipped the part where you left any dangers in the local area to where your physical body is. The reason I'm doing
isn't his physical body in a pile of us at the moment?
Yes, it is.
Physical dangers.
Yeah.
No, that there might be magical dangers in the area that he is, or whatever. Never mind.
Yeah.
I've given you that information because I'm assuming that's the minimum you can get from the drone having a look around.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody wants to look around with the drone more, or do anything else, you're welcome to ask questions as if you're the drone owner now.
Can one of those mosquito drones probably get in?
That's what I'm assuming has happened.
Okay.
So
as the mosquito drone
is currently not working.
Yep.
Okay.
Outer camera A is not currently working.
Well, there's only one camera A on this map.
Why is there 3 internal cameras, all marked C?
Because it's C for camera.
And A stands for
asshole.
First letter in the list.
Okay. I walked into that one.
Okay, so as the mosquito drone, does he see any or it or she or whatever you call that drone see any schedule around?
Yeah, there appears to be 3 shifts, and there's a bunch of names and stuff.
All right. Can it see the time where the least amount of people are?
No, it's 3 shifts. It's 24-hour operation. It appears that they've basically got workers coming in to do sorting all hours of the day.
What does night shift look like?
So there is.
What? Night shift looks like the same. It's just a bunch of names that are down as night shift. Still 4 people, a supervisor, what you assume is a rigger. This hasn't got the security details on there, so you don't know if they run the same operation or not.
Weird.
So there is no time frame where the smallest amount of people are?
No, other than to say the most amount of people would probably be shift changeover, because the most and least, depending on the area that you're in, would be shift changeover. You assume you'd have to stay there and watch to find out what. If you want to find out what happens, you're better off just staying there and watching.
Well, yes, I would like to see a shift changeover at least once.
Is the parking bay 1 floor or 2?
The parking bay is just a normal outside car park.
Okay.
There's no. The only thing that's got stories. Maybe
is the offices.
The offices, and the machinery is quite tall. So there's a couple of ladders on the machinery, but nothing. There's not a story as such. It's just large machinery that does sorting.
And my second question would be the northwest camera, the one
Yes.
inside can that see the loading bay?
It can see the loading bay. There's two cameras there that can see the loading bay. That one's quite far, so it's not necessarily. Certainly can't see outside, but it can see what's going on.
That was what was important. Is can it see the outside of the door?
No, it can't see outside the door, but it can see inside.
Can I cast spells on
You can
from the astral plane?
You can.
So over here,
you can, but you can, but it hurts.
It's basically physical, not stun.
So this would be the best angle to aim in from.
Even so,
if you wanted to cover the area with a gun, then the loading bay does offer you visibility of most of the warehouse. There's an area here there's an area here. There's an area there that the loading bay clearly can't see, and there's lots and lots of cover in this place in terms of roller cages.
Yeah.
So there's lots of areas you're not going to be able to see directly from the loading bay because either the machinery or the roller cages are in the way. But that's dynamic. That area down here and that area there are the only areas that you definitely can't see from the loading bay at any time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, my question was if we create some cover here.
Where?
Over here, just beyond the path.
Yeah.
I could probably set up with the rifle and.
You don't want to
work with them. If you were inside, are you talking inside or outside the fence?
He's outside the fence.
I could be outside the fence.
Yeah, there's nothing beyond the fence. It's a scruff barren area of brown field land. Yeah. But you could certainly shoot in through the loading bay, but you're not going to have very good angles if you're far enough away that you're outside the fence.
Okay, so I'd have to find a way to put in to get camera C in this corner out of my way.
If you wanted to, if you shoot from outside, draw shape. Then I'll do. If you're there shooting in, you're only going to cover the offices and half the warehouse. You're not going to be able to cover the whole warehouse through the loading bay. It's just. I mean, look, that's just the way the angles are.
Yeah. That may be all I need to do anyway.
Well, if things go right, we don't even want you to be shooting.
Yeah, but that's kind of what I'm saying.
Real quick,
you guys had have a way out if things do go badly.
So after an assessment of the people there, this is just all the people who've got decent gun rolling skills are like you could kick ass of the guys in there without being clever. You're Shadowrunners, they're warehouse workers without guns.
Exactly.
The only issue you would have is if you started a fight. There is the two people in security. You don't know what they've got access to because you haven't cased that area yet. This is clearly a business that does belong at the end of the day to some corp or other. Mm-hmm. So they probably have got a contract that would allow the police to respond reasonably quickly.
Indeed. So I don't want this to go with guns.
So, but if you wanted to break in there and kill everyone, you doubt you'd have a problem doing that.
Yeah, I'm not that stupid. Anyway,
mostly I don't want to be inside the warehouse. And what's wrong with being safe and sorry?
Shush.
Well, tell your party that. I don't care where you are.
Shush, real quick.
Shush,
real quick. Luca.
Yeah.
You're quiet.
Is that a bad thing?
Do you have any ideas?
I actually don't, but I'm just listening to everyone else's ideas.
Okay.
We thought you were asleep.
Oh, sorry.
Also, crap, you got anything?
Well, again, dress somebody up like a worker in there, give them some false paperwork to get them inside, and have them make the switch when they get a free moment.
And it would be best if they did it if they went in there during the shift change.
Mm-hmm.
We probably don't want it to be the pretty elf that might stand out in the worker environment.
Not me. I have way too much cyberware packed into my body. I'd either be scanned or people would notice.
I was thinking more along the lines of the shiny magic elf thing, whatever it is.
What shiny magic elf? We have
What's
one
his name?
shiny.
Mage, he
we
means
have
me.
the mage,
But
that.
what I'm trying to ask
That's-
is, I'm trying to get this question, that way I can figure this out.
I keep forgetting that we have a mage that's not elven. It's
Yeah.
weird.
No, like basically the
Elves
only,
are terrible. Fuck
Yeah.
elves.
Luca, do you have a say?
Fuck you too.
Fuck non-humans. This is out of game. Fuck non-humans. I prefer humans to be my player, be my character.
Careful, man.
But,
I'm going to give you a free negative quality there.
Okay.
It's
so
out
how-
of game. Samiel doesn't actually care enough about other people.
Just get to your fucking question already.
Okay, so finally. So in astral form, if I were to cast a spell against someone on the material plane, it would become physical damage?
Yes,
Yes.
because you have no ability
Okay.
to resist the drain from that.
There is no resisting the drain?
I can't
When you're
remember the-
astrally projecting, you can't.
Hmm. That ruins that plan.
Because you don't have your meat body to soak it up.
So
you
I
need
lose
the
the
meat
drain.
sack.
It requires the meat sack to soak damage. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
I remember the
Okay.
physical bit, just not the can't do the drain. Can't resist drain.
Douglas.
Yeah. Okay, so at 10 p.m. there'll be a shift change.
Okay.
Do you want to wait till then? You can keep asking questions.
Oh yeah.
I'll come
I
up
would-
with a plan.
I would like to have the fly spy in order to actually during the shift change watch the front because I want to see how packed it gets from going in and out to see if anyone could go in. And I also, if you can have a secondary, watch the security stations to see how they vet the people going in.
Okay, you can do that. No problem. Anybody want anything else?
Yeah, what color uniforms or anything are the workers wearing?
Yeah, okay. So the workers all seem to be wearing, apart from the rigger who's wearing what used to be a suit. The workers are all wearing standard company overalls with the company logo, ID badge. When they come to the security gate, the security guards clearly know them, but still they badge in at the security. They badge in at the security desk, and they badge in to open the door and any internal doors.
Right.
Fuck.
So they've got badges.
Nope.
Should have expected that.
That's not fuck. That is not fuck.
If they know him personally, that makes this much harder.
Not really.
No. A company like this could go through workers all the time
Oh
and
no.
hire new people in to replace them.
Yeah, no. My uncle worked for Amazon before, and their turnover rate was worse than Circle K. And that's
Hell, the
saying-
turnover
Yeah.
rate at work is pretty high just because they started up hair sample drug testing.
Yeah, that'll do
The
it.
second highest turnover rate, period, is Facebook moderators.
God damn.
I was
Who's the
going to
first?
I was going to say Walmart.
Suicide hotline.
That makes a grim sort of sense.
All right, folks. I want you all to list off your contacts besides Krogar. Everyone has Krogar. Everyone say hi and I love you, Krogar.
I love you, Krogar.
Krogar, don't touch me in my sleep.
Well, I've got Katya the bartender over at the Blue Stinger, which is a local bar I like to frequent.
Mm-hmm. I like to go there with you.
Yeah. And I've got my old arms dealer friend, Mutt.
Yeah, I got Adriana, a cyberdoc, as well as Tim. He is a merchant / cleaner.
I have Tanlia, my elven archery sapphire. I have Arlena, my elven doctor, and I have Elian, my human corrupt cop.
I've got people that sell drugs.
What do you need drugs for?
No, he said
Exactly.
drones.
Oh, drones.
And,
So did I.
CD.
okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Who are you
I've got
calling?
an elven talismonger named Mary.
Okay. Caliway.
And that leaves me. I have a human data fixer named Kane. And
There we
Kroger.
go. What's the data fixer's connection? That is the first number.
2.
So we have 2 routes that we can go with the badge. You could forge the ID badge and have the Technomancer if the scan. Well, you could either have the Technomancer or the AI work their magic to make it work, or we could get
In other words, spoof the credentials.
Yeah, or we can get the data fixer to try and get us a badge.
Wayon,
A legit badge.
Wayon adds, all friends. You people, friends, are so hard to tell apart. You could just replace one of the people.
There's always that too.
Well, then we wouldn't want my character to do it.
But there's all. But crap. All right, Douglas.
What?
I'm going to use my immense powers of cyber technology
Okay.
and speed reading and photographic memory,
Okay.
as well as pictures, all the pictures. The fly drone for the shift change between afternoon people and night people. I want
Okay.
pictures of each of their faces.
That's fine. You can get pictures of them. That's not a problem.
Let me guess, you're going to try and figure out which of us looks most like a worker?
Exactly.
My money's on me.
My money's on you too, but
I've got kind of the build of someone who probably lifts things all day.
This is a mail sorting plant.
anyway.
Fair enough.
All right, so Douglas, I got each and every single one of their pictures, correct?
Yes.
All right. And I have a picture of each of us, besides Wayon.
Okay.
Let's send Waylon. No.
That could actually be a smart idea, but
Nobody would expect it.
I mean, we could send him in there, but I would require one thing. I would require Flight of the Valkyries be played as he flies in.
Dun, dun, da, da, da.
Yeah. I've got realistic features 1, which means as long as their perception is no higher than, say, 3 or 4, I've got a 50-50 chance of looking like a metahuman.
This is Douglas getting us back for not getting him the good robot. Okay, so I'm going to have Wayon and myself look through... Wayon, I want you to look through the afternoon pictures. I'm going to go ahead and look through the night pictures. We're going to compare...
Okay. Well, there's only 6 of each. It's not that hard.
Exactly. But we're going to look for the most facial recognition that we can.
Okay. There are a bunch of, I'm going to say normal humans. There's no They're just, average warehouse workers, exactly as you'd find in Amazon. There's a slight predominance for males. There are a couple of females working there. The supervisors are older. The floor workers are younger. The riggers tend to be fatter.
Okay.
Normies.
So, do any of these, of the 12 people between afternoon and night, look like either Volk, Samiel, or Azazel?
Let me have a look at your tokens. You mean Azazel with a shaved head?
Yep.
What does he look like if he didn't have a shaved head?
Adam Jensen?
Well, there's nobody that looks like you as such, but there are people.
Close enough to where
there are people that are like the same color and the same height and the same build.
Basically, close enough to where a hat could pretty much get people to not pay attention to the rest of it.
Well, other than the fact that there's no hat, other than the fact that the uniform doesn't include a hat.
Do people have?
Also use a haircut.
Do people have personal hats they bring in?
To work? How many people wear a personal hat in your work, Zeriq?
Douglas, is that a trick question?
Well, I don't know. When I worked in the warehouse, nobody wore a hat.
Just from personal experience at my workplace, I can think of 5 off the top of my head.
5 out of how many?
A bunch. But it's not frowned upon.
No, it's not frowned upon. Roll. So 5 out of 100. Okay, funnily enough, that's really annoying. Yeah, one of the guys wears a hat, apparently.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, one of the guys coming in on the night shift certainly wears a hat into the warehouse.
From that role, he could be wearing a full fucking Godzilla costume, from my understanding.
Yeah, and he wears a trilby hat and a trench coat. Clearly he's a Shadowrun nerd, or no, what they say. And so likes to dress in that way.
As my eyes slow up, roughly comparison, Azazel, how tall are you?
5'11".
How tall does the guy look?
Uh, 5'5".
Do you think they would notice 6 inches?
Your wife did.
Holy shit! I don't think there's anyone that looks like me. That can't be right.
What do you look like? Anyone that's
apparently I look like the Undertaker, so I'm just taking the Undertaker's stats for like height and weight.
Yeah, you're not gonna do that.
He can't be 6'10".
Yeah, no, you're not gonna do that.
So the 3 of you that are normal, there is somebody that doesn't look necessarily like you, but is at least the same build and the same skin color.
6'10".
He is 6'10". He is. Vince McMahon really likes tall, big, muscular people because for reasons.
Oh God.
Apparently 6'10". If we're going with Undertaker.
Closet gay.
All right, so Volk or Azazel?
Bears, yo.
Volk or Azazel? Guess who's going in?
One of you 3. It could be you too, Zeriq.
I highly doubt any one of them has white hair.
You can dye it. Have you not heard of dye? Yeah, let me take you to the shop and to the women's products.
You not heard of washout dye?
What color do you want it?
Alone.
Like, what color do you want it?
It's up to you. I'm just telling you that in terms of if you're looking for a disguise, none of you look like you couldn't pass for them naturally, but there are people at least the same height and build as you, and a sufficiently skilled artist could do something about that.
Let's
me?
see here. No, we would need extensive work on you.
Like breaking your leg several times with a sledgehammer.
I know. I didn't realize how fucking big Undertaker was.
Wait, were you on the riders? Are you carrying a chainsaw?
I'm 6.
Okay, so we're just gonna ask this: between any of the 4 males, who here has sneak at a good level, lock picking if need be, and con impersonation and performance?
I've got a sneaking of 5, none of those other things.
I got sneak 6.
I have con, impersonation, and performance, as well as sneaking. Would this be considered an urban environment, Douglas?
Yes.
Okay, I got urban as a specialization, and Yep.
Yeah.
And I got lockpicking.
My con, performance, and impersonation are all 1.
Oh, you too. You do have it.
Yep.
What's your charisma? 2.
Yeah.
So he's got 3 dice, which is not.
I have 8 dice in them.
Which means that you're slightly better than average at them.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, the average human on any dice roll that's, say, an average thing to do is going to be 6 dice, say, or 4 to 6 dice at least.
Yeah. Well, that's only because I have yet to get tailored pheromones. When I get those, oh mama, they're going to have fun.
They're going to be confused as to why they're attracted to you.
Well, they're not going to be confused. They're
And yet somewhat aroused all at the same time.
Nice.
You're going to turn you into a trap.
No. No. I will come after you, Douglas, and I will use the chainsaw on you. Uh-oh.
Okay.
So, yeah, actually, I can change my hair color with my comlink. Well, actually, not with my comlink. I could do it mentally. So, what hair color is the guy?
Brown, because most people's hair is brown. They're just normal-looking people. A couple of them got catarrhs, a couple of them got scars, a couple of them are gruff, some of them are shaved, some of them aren't.
Right.
Most of them are what I would call nearly
Now that
shaved.
the computer's done having a goddamn heart attack.
I would assume, Crap, the place that you work, most of the people are, if they're in the office, they're shaved. If they're not in the office, it's what you would call nearly shaved or shaved a couple of days ago.
In Indiana.
I'm in the Midwest. A lot of people
My
around here have
sneaking is
facial hair.
6.
Okay, fair enough. A couple of them got facial hair.
What were the other numbers?
Nah, so basically, if you guys can get me, like, basically, if you could forge me...
Zeriq.
What?
I may save your ass. What were the other numbers I was looking for? My sneak is 6.
You don't have any of them. Trust me.
Ah, okay.
Trust me. The only reason why I asked that was because I was being a smart ass.
Oh, I have sneak. I can sneak, sort of, kind of.
If it helps any, I can download those skills. Sorry, I shouldn't say that.
Wayon, how well are you at disguising? And let's put it into like a numbers sort of way. What would you say your number would be for disguising people if you had it?
What rated it out of 12?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Do disguise kits do anything? Let's have a look. I've got a disguise kit. I don't know if it does anything.
+2.
Is it?
I can fly planes?
Intuition. Oh shit, I'm not very good at disguise. However, I can make a robot probably quite good at disguise. Hang on. We go through.
Oh no, groundcraft. Shut up. Lame.
Who's got Spirit of Man?
I can summon one.
Okay.
Wait. Let me. Oh God.
So, first of all, go and look at your spirit powers. You should be thinking about this without me telling you.
Why would it?
I was thinking about summoning a spirit.
Why is that even special?
Nah, what he's saying is summon a spirit of man with a skill of disguise.
Yeah, I can do that.
No, you can do better than that, actually. You need to. What can you do with spirits?
Absolutely fuck all.
Pretty much everything if it's a spirit of man.
For fuck's sake. Look at the powers of your spirits and then look at what they can do and then come up with something that could, do something. Like, for instance, a spirit of man cast a spell called, what's it called? Cast an illusion that makes someone look like somebody else.
Douglas, wouldn't he have to have that spell?
Nope, because the spirit of man has an optional power spell. We told him this 2 days ago.
I know about an innate spell. Any one spell known by the summoner.
Yeah. Innate spell. Any one spell known by the summoner. Force is limited to spirit's magic.
It's not limited. Hang on. Give me a moment to finish what I'm looking at. The spell is called Physical Mask.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the Spirit of Man right now. Its optional power is innate spell. Any one spell known by the summoner.
Does it have to be known by the summoner?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not very good. In that case, what other spirits can you summon?
Water, which
I'm looking for one that maybe has some sort of illusion.
guard, noxious breath, search, no. Concealment, confusion, guard, natural weapon, noxious breath, search, venom. Energy, aura, fear, guard, noxious breath, psychokinesis, concealment, confusion, engulf, elemental attack, fear.
Is that all the ones he's got?
Well, that's all there is. Air,
Yep.
earth, beast, fire, man, water.
I'm still looking for spirit. Core spirit. Why is it taken? What page is that on, Zeriq? Sorry.
All the spirits are 303, and 2 of them are on 304. Core book.
304.
304 is where the Spirit of Man is.
Yeah. Okay, so powers, concealment, yep, okay. Accidental binding, accidental energy control. Optional powers, fear, innate spell. They've changed that. Movement, psychokinesis.
It's like it's a new edition or something.
I know, it's terrible, right?
I kind of wish the Spirit of Man had the ability to just have any spell.
No, there's other spirits in this that I'm thinking of.
New spirit types.
Yes, probably Street Grimoire.
Let's see here. A guardian spirit, animal control, concealment, animal attack, natural weaponry, no. Skill. Choose any combat skill. Never mind.
No, not Guardian. The other there's one that's called a task.
Task spirit. Concealment, enhanced
yes.
senses, hearing, level. Skill. Choose any technical or physical skill.
There you go. So that would allow that. I don't know if you can summon a task spirit, can you?
Yeah, you can.
That depends on it. No, that depends on his tradition.
Yeah, he's a hermetic mage. He can summon any spirit.
No, you can summon 6 types of spirit out of the 12 types of spirit.
Was he supposed to choose those?
No, it depends on the. This is why it depends on the tradition he's chosen. The traditions are in Street Grimoire and tell you what type there are. In the core book, there are only 2 traditions, Hermetic and Magician. In the
I don't have the Street Grimoire.
In the Street, well, it can't be mage then. In the Street Grimoire are other traditions, such as Voodoo, which is the OP one, that allow you to summon different types of spirit. You'll have to look up what a Hermetic one does, and I don't know who does Task.
I am currently looking for traditions in the Street Grimoire. Oh, wait. I had it. Traditions of the Sixth World. Now, let's see. We got Aztec, which...
He's not allowed to be Aztec.
Okay.
Yeah, that's blood magic. Nobody likes that.
No. That's it. That's NPC stuff.
Okay, we got Black Magic.
It can be Black Magic, I think. It says something that could be Black Magic, but not Aztec Magic, right? He's Hermetic, but you said he was Hermetic.
I'm looking through, and I'm not seeing any of these guys which state...
Quabalism.
Like,
Quabalism?
Oh. Cabalism. Yeah. Cabalism allows manipulation task.
Also voodoo.
Yeah.
You're not going to voodoo.
Douglas played voodoo. He knows not to allow you to play voodoo.
Ah.
You can have a voodoo if you want, but you've got to roleplay it.
Yeah. So basically, you can either be
He's already chosen for him.
Well, no, Douglas, I can't choose for another player. All I said was that he was a hermetic mage, which was what was in there.
Okay.
But this is a religion.
It's not religion. It's a magical tradition, which may or may not include a religion.
Well, nowadays, like at this current stage, is a religion. So, would you like to be Hebrew?
I don't know what Hebrews do, but then again, I don't know what Catholics do either. So yes.
The Jews did this.
As a GM, you've got to, if you pick a tradition, you've got to roleplay it. So you have to find out.
Basically, one, you gotta be circumcised.
This is acceptable.
And you've got to get Street Grimoire, because you can't play a mage without Street Grimoire.
I tried to offer it to him, but you said no, Douglas. You said it was your book.
Oh, if it's yours, then give it to him.
No, I mean, I believe it's your book, Douglas, and I said I would give it to him, but then you're like, no, it's my book.
Okay, fine. No, I don't. Well, we'll see. I'll talk to you later. He's got to get. He'll have to have it though. He can find it on the net. I'm trying to think of what else can do disguise.
You think he's that smart?
I know, that's the trouble, isn't it? But is he smart enough not to, send my thing that's got my name on it all on the net at the same time? I'm certainly willing to say that Wayon can do disguise. Probably 13 dice plus 12 dice plus whatever disguise kit gives you.
How do I download this?
I'm not going through how to download shit on the internet.
Oh, Kabbalism is a possession tradition?
Yeah. He's welcome to pick a tradition, and he can take his time to decide, but he has to roleplay it, right? I don't mind if he picks voodoo, but he has to roleplay whatever he does.
Well, I can get a basic rundown of it. Using ancient Hebrew, the research features complex formula and diagrams with numerology.
Okay.
Kabbalism is not that hard.
No, it's not.
So, anyway, with that particular spirit can basically get any non-combat skill, basically. to twice the level of the force that he summons it at. Technomancer, are you listening?
Caliway.
Yeah.
You've forgotten something you can do as well, in that you can summon a sprite, and you should be doing this all the time, with the diagnostics power. Diagnostics allows it to add dice to effectively any wireless item. If any wireless item is used as part of a task, diagnostics power can be used to add dice to that power. So you could add dice to a disguise roll.
Done by Wayon.
Sorry?
Done by Wayon.
Well, I'm going to say Wayon can you can certainly pay for the software. Let me just check the Autosoft. Let me just check the rating on that. What's the rating for level 6 Autosoft?
Rating? Rating 6.
Yeah. Oh, in that case, you can just buy the Autosoft. And I don't know if he's got it or not yet.
Well, a rating 6 Autosoft would be a rating 6. So, are you asking me for the price?
Yeah, what's the price too? It's not that much for Autosoft. Availability and price is what I was asking.
Okay.
But by the way, I pinched this off of a website, so it's not Douglas's book.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Let's see here.
It's not that I don't trust him. It's just I don't think he's capable of being trustworthy. If that makes sense.
Oh,
Sorry.
now I'm sad.
So,
That's okay.
I don't even know how to put things on the internet.
That's okay. Just
Or to
check the
download
Wi-Fi.
them, apparently.
The problem is your Wi-Fi password. You just check your Wi-Fi password and check then it'll work.
active softs. Rating 1 through 6. Availability 8.
Oh, there you go.
Do you have 30? Do you have 30,000 new yen?
What?
It's,
What page is that?
Page 442. Active softs are 5,000 per rating.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Then they've gone down. Let me check Rigger 5. Or Data Havens. Gun run faster. They can't possibly be that much. Because agents are only like $5,000.
Oh, sweet lord.
Do you know Kung Fu?
No?
I do IRL.
Okay, pilots are 20,000. Autosofts are rated by times 500.
I'm looking at skill softs.
Yeah, you're looking at skill softs in the core book or Rigger book.
Except that skill softs are either known as active, no knowledge, or linguist.
They're active, yes, in this case.
Okay, what page of the rigor?
Page 127.
And yes, folks, this is exactly how this goes. This is so Autosoft is not a skill soft. It is a command that ensures a pilot does what you want when you want it.
That's right.
Are you off mute now, Zeriq?
Yes.
Okay.
No, he's just talking to the audience without talking to the audience.
Pretty much. So yeah, no. Autosofts and active softs are completely different things.
What's the active soft is? It should be the same thing. What's an active soft then?
It is pretty much any active skill. An autosoft is for drones or anything that has a pilot rating. Active softs are for those of us that can use skill wires.
Oh no, okay, fair enough. Autosoft then.
There we go, okay. It doesn't have autosofts in the core book, and again, sorry folks.
Okay. Yes. So I'm going to say that Wayon can do 12 dice, whatever. Because you can certainly get 6. You can probably get 9 without even trying on any given skill. What's his name? The Technomancer can add at least 4 if he wants to.
Yeah.
If Celia takes the right tradition, he can get 8 or 9 on any of these skills at a moment's notice. So I don't know what you and Crap can get.
I'm not going to try to get disguise because one of you guys is going to disguise me.
Okay.
I can con and perform what I need to do.
Well, the disguise adds a good disguise adds to the
con and the impersonation.
Impersonation, yes.
All right, so Caliway.
And you can probably buy an electronic device to modulate your voice. In fact, if you're clever, you might already have
it. Douglas, am I a clever man?
I'm sure you've already got it. Likewise, I'm equally sure that the characters you didn't draw up don't have it, apart from Crap, maybe.
Well, I've got I got a wear that does it.
Yeah, you can get a non-wear that does it as well.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at all that stuff. I was just getting them the stuff they needed.
Well, okay, fair enough. So those are the things I think you can do off the top of my head. There's probably more. You can certainly buy stuff if you want to make the dice pool even higher. Those things I've mentioned, I specifically mentioned them because they apply to pretty much any task. Technomancer should always be saying, ooh, I can do diagnostics. The magician, if he's got that particular tradition, should always be saying, ooh, I can do a spirit, I can do a task spirit or a spirit of man. There may well be other things you can do that I've completely forgotten about. So please think about that.
Let's see here.
So Douglas,
what type of sprite is needed for diagnostics, or can they all pretty much do it?
Machine.
Machine? Okay, thank you.
Machine.
So Douglas, you said
Yes.
I could get any tradition just as long as I managed to roleplay it well enough?
Yes.
I could probably do voodoo if you would allow that.
You're welcome to do voodoo.
I mean, he looks like a voodoo shaman.
Do you know what a low is?
Yeah, I know. I've just got to look like I've just.
Oh, he looks
Yeah,
like a
just as
black
long as I'm
he looks
differential
like-
to the spirits.
He looks like a black guy from the south and/or what's that country that's always fucked up?
80.
Is it an African country?
80.
No, it's
Anywhere in the Middle East.
It's Haiti. Or however you pronounce it.
Haiti.
80?
Haiti.
But
Yeah, he
not
doesn't
all-
look like he comes from Haiti to me.
not all voodoo shaman are black, Douglas.
I know. I'm being
Facetious.
generic there.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome to be voodoo if you want, but bear in mind, voodoo is a possession tradition, which means that when you summon a spirit, it must possess somebody in order to manifest on the physical plane. Other spirits, non-possession, the normal traditions.
Sadly, the only two traditions that allow task sprites, they are both possession.
I would let him have it as a non-possession one if he wants, because possession, whilst overpowered, also can fuck you over a little bit. So just if you want that, you can have it, but bear in mind that if you choose to allow a spirit to manifest in you, you potentially lose control of your character. Okay.
Douglas, would you allow him to have a task sprite without the possession? If he chose a non-possession tradition, would you allow him to have the task?
You can have whatever he wants. I don't really care.
Okay. And, Benjamin, my good friend Azazel, I'm going to teach you how to compile a sprite.
Oh, okay.
And I will happily say that this was done between 2 and 10 p.m. So he's got 8 hours, so he might even compile 2 sprites. Or compile the sprite twice.
Basically, you could compile a sprite up to twice your resonance rating. Your resonance rating is currently 6. You could go up to 12. Let's not go 12, because...
I gotta get a cup of tea.
Alright, man. It's basically the higher level, more powerful the sprite. Use a compile sprite action, resonance action, not a matrix action. For every hit on the compiling test, you get 1 task from the sprite.
Okay.
Let's see here. You can spend one of these tasks on... So, let's see here. Compiling... But... I know you have the compiling skill at a rating of 11 dice.
Okay, so is that the same standard? /roll 11.
Wait. We're not done yet.
Okay.
So, you have to first decide what level you're summoning it at.
So you said we obviously don't want to go all the way up to 12?
Yes. I mean, crap, do you think you could handle a 12 rating?
Do you think you could broker a deal with a dragon?
Sexually?
There's an actual funny story behind that, but we're not going to go there.